Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Linda's Closet, your comfort style maven. Subscribe below, hit the bell, follow me on Instagram, Facebook TV. I'm so happy to be back. I'm your comfort style maven. I probably already said that, and I'm going to add a new hashtag, which is I'm going to be the real style dish, and we are going to review the real style and fashion of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, so let's get started. I'm really excited because for the last couple of weeks it's been frustrating to say the least, and I'm not so offended this week, but I actually wanted to. I can't help myself. I have to combine. You know, drama and style go hand in hand. I just think somebody that brings style, you know, is going to bring some drama, at least if they're interesting. So, okay, so we'll do the style, what everybody's wearing. We'll go from there, and then we'll, you know, tack on some drama, which is so great. Okay, so let's get started with the. I think this is my third episode on Beverly Hills. They're going to go to Santa Barbara, and they meet up, and first, we see Kyle's beautiful home, and we see her coming down her hallway in jeans and a t-shirt. And I have to tell you, this is the first time I think she's worn something that actually fits, and her body looks really good, and she's not trying to look thin. She looks really sexy, actually. I'm not a tan person. I have some tan jackets. I'm very careful with it. I think a blonde wears tan beautifully, not a brunette. It's my opinion. I don't like it on me. So she goes to the door and she meets Dorit. Dorit is basically in, I don't know what. Well, it's a t-shirt, and I think it's Brooke Shields from Jordache Jeans, and I like those retro t-shirts. I don't know. Dorit's just a whole lot of nothing, and you know it cost too much. Okay. So then juxtaposition, we go over to Garcelle, and if you'll notice, I haven't said anything about Garcelle. And the reason I haven't said anything about Garcelle is because, first of all, her confessionals, she looks fabulous. I mean, those dresses, those colors, that hair, she looks beautiful. But the point is, Garcelle, okay, and then when she's casual, like when she goes to pick up her kids, she looks pretty good too. She looks really good. The point about Garcelle is that, like, Garcelle was in Coming to America. Okay, if Eddie Murphy casts you as a young girl in his top movie, that's it, you're done. You are now in the category of Denise Richards. You're an it girl, you've reached the top, like, you're the bomb, you don't have to do anything. And that's why I kind of just, Garcelle's the bomb, that's all you have to say, right? So, and I like her attitude too. She's good. And I'm sorry, I have allergies. I'm so sorry while I'm trying to make this. Okay, so then we go back. So we leave Garcelle and we go back because Garcelle is just busy making shit happen, okay? So then we go back to this Santa Barbara extravaganza, and they're all meeting at Kyle's house. So here comes Lisa Rinna in a tracksuit. Okay, and then here comes Erica Jean in a tracksuit. Now, we've gone from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to the real Royal Tenenbaums of Beverly Hills. Okay, so when Gucci was inspired by the real Royal Tenenbaums, ladies, that doesn't mean we become the Royal Tenenbaums, okay? It means we're inspired, maybe one piece. These bad tracksuits have got to go. I mean, I really should make that the worst look of the week, but I have another one. Okay. So Sutton comes in, and she's got really the most desirable thing, fashion-wise, which is this large Birkin out of croc, pine green. I mean, it's forest green. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. Kyle comments on it. It's beautiful. That would be the it thing to have. That would be the it dream purchase. And you can get it. Okay. So meanwhile, they're meeting there, and then they cut over to Denise Richards. And Denise Richards just looks so beautiful. You know, she's on set and makeup and hair and that whole thing where she's the it girl. So she didn't care, you know. Looks beautiful in that blouse. Now, my outfit today, I'm wearing homage to Denise Richards because she gives me the best scoop ever. I love this kind of stuff. So she's with Charlie Sheen and they're going to an award show and they come out of the limo looking gorgeous, both all in black, smiling and hugging. And meanwhile, they had a huge fight in the limo. Huge fight in the limo. 10 days later, she's fine, of course. I love this. But then they get out and they think everybody thinks they're in love. I love this. What couple has not had a major blowout before your office Christmas party, before a holiday, before some get together, where you got to go out and be on display and smile and I can't do it. I have it written all over my face, which is why I used to drink. But Denise pulls it off because she's an actress, right? They're actors. This is what they do. I thought that was the best gossip ever. And in lieu of that, or to pay tribute to that, this is what I'm wearing, and I'm going to give her the winning look. The all black head to toe. And you know, she's simple. It's simple. Her hair's pulled back, sleek black dress. They're just the it couple. They're just fabulous. Okay. All right. So then they go up to this house in Santa Barbara, and it's called Villa Australia. And that's appropriate because basically the view is like a lot of burned out mountains. I don't, not my thing. That's so mean. But I just got to speak my truth. Like this is not attractive. Okay, whatever. So I think there's a lot of punking going on. But anyway, so they go to this place and they have to ooh and ah, right? Because that's what they get paid to do, create a scene. And I guess I blinked and then they're dressed and then they're in the van and they're on their way to this like pier restaurant where they're wearing nothing. Again, I mean, come on ladies, you know. One foot in, one foot out. Okay, and so they're not dressed and I don't know, they're bad-mouthing Denise and whatever, boring, along with the fashion. Okay. So then we go back to Santa Barbara. I guess everybody took a nap, whatever, got dressed, and they came out. Now, they're not offending me at this point. You know, I like Denise's look with the hair up and the white crisp shirt. And Lisa Rinna had on that, you know, kind of oversexed kitten leopard print dress. Her hair, but she looks good. It's her, right? It's Lisa. She's consistent. And let me just tell you, when I'm on vacation and when I'm traveling and when I think somebody looks fabulous, it's because their clothing matches the weather, it matches the ambiance, it matches the surroundings. If you're in the middle of Paris, then yes, you can amp it up. But if you're like in the burnt out mountains of Santa Barbara, like a white shirt is killing it. I mean, I think that's quite elegant. Not really into like the Kyle Zhuzhing, and I don't even know what that was. Okay. I don't even think it was one of her prints, I don't know. Okay, so they kind of hash out this thing. Okay, so now we'll get to the next piece of gossip. So they kind of hash out this thing about they were at Denise's party and where she had a diamond sculpture, which I thought was great. Cost Kyle and nervous breakdown. But you know, the small things set me off too. So they're at this party at Denise's. They're all outside and they're talking about adult sex. And there's Denise's kids, and Denise says, "Don't talk about this in front of my kids." And then they dig in and they get insulted, and then she digs in, and you're not being nice to respectful to my kids and my family. This goes on and on and on. This is a storyline, I guess. Then they get to Santa Barbara, and they're at dinner, and they're talking about the inappropriate things, and Denise like, "Don't talk about my kids, don't talk about my kids, don't talk about my kids." Okay, don't talk about sex in front of my kids. Okay, my kids are adults, and I was inappropriate. I said, I say inappropriate things. I'm just inappropriate. My kids know that. But now that I'm older, I have more understanding and I have more respect for people who are more careful about what their kids hear. And I think it's a matter of what I do with my kids is one thing. I have to respect what you do with your kids and vice versa. Okay. I can't believe we're talking about this. This is This is how low we've gone in our, this is what I'm doing on a Wednesday night. Okay. So, you know, boring, boring, boring. They're mad. They all get up to go to bed. Okay. So the best part, okay, but the best part is, because this reminds me so much of like my mom and her sister. So my mom is one of 5 sisters, and she's so much like Lisa Rinna. And so they get up in the morning and they're having coffee or whatever, and they're all in their rags. I sleep in rags because I'm more comfortable. And they come down and they sit around the table, and then Lisa Rinna says, oh, let's go back. So I think what was going on was the women started to get offended because they were hearing Denise say, you're all bad mothers because of your behavior, and I'm a good mother. And if Denise would have just said, no, wait a minute, I'm not saying you're a bad mother, I'm just saying don't say that in front of my kids, I think it would have been over. But you can't judge and question somebody's mothering. You just can't do it. Don't do it. It's not safe. So they're sitting there in their rags, and Lisa Rinna says to Denise Richards, well, do your girls know about Charlie's hookers? Boom, bing, chow, ah, the bells go off. Oh my God. Okay, this is why I love this. Okay, I love this. It's like childhood. My mom and her sisters, like, this is what you do. This big Irish Protestant family, this is what you do. You come down in your pajamas, and you sit around at the table, and you just have at it. You just go for the jugular. You just have at it. I love it. I love it. So, I know, aren't I an awful person, but I do. I can't help it. I do. I'm old, and I can say it, and I don't care. So, popular show. So I'm okay with their fashion there because, you know, that's what they're doing. All right, so let's talk about, so Denise Richards is my winner of the week with the beautiful black. I feel compelled to say Erica Jane's jumpsuit, it reminded me of when my son was a wrestler in high school and he had to lose weight. He'd put on garbage bags and go out and run to sweat off weight. I mean, I don't care if it was expensive. It doesn't look good. It wasn't appropriate to where you were at. It was too heavy for the weather. It wasn't good. Just because you're paying someone and they buy expensive things and they put it on you doesn't mean it looks good. I mean, honestly, we're here to talk about fashion. Okay, so the losing week, without a doubt, is Lisa Rinna with that ridiculous animal print and that hair pulled back like a bad facelift and white eye makeup. It's terrible. You're not a cabaret star. You're not Erica Jane. You're not, I think these women, they get so competitive and they try to outdo each other. This is not, no. Style is knowing who you are. It's wearing what makes you feel good. It's wearing what makes you feel comfortable. If you're comfortable a little more naked, go ahead. But don't do it because somebody else is doing it. And you know it's not right. You know, I cover up and then feel bad and still feel bad about myself. So there you go. Okay. That's my compromise. But yeah, you know, be yourself. That's what I think the people that are the most popular, and I think the reason the show is so popular is because people want to see reality. They want to see glammed up reality. They want to see some delusions going on, but they do want reality. We love that drama. We love all that. Okay. So that's my recap of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this week. And I will say the drama kind of made up for some of the lack of style, but there was enough style. So enough going on. I feel like the preview next week, they're going to bring it because they have to go to a big event for Garcelle. Excited about that. Okay. So stay tuned. More to come, more to be revealed. We shall see. And then the reunion, and hopefully there'll be some great stuff to review. So signing off, be safe, be well, be distanced, and I will see you next time on Linda's Closet.